After the action close, the direct close asking for action, which is the focus of this persuasive speech to achieve action in the audience, we move to the emotional close. And the emotional close is what we call the omega close. All Greek and all Roman myth, the hero returns back to the beginning at the very end of the story. And there's a great power in returning to the beginning. The final words of your persuasive speech, with a word or with a phrase, you come back to the grabber. You finish part of the story with which you began the speech. So if your grabber was, when I was 14 years old, my grandfather shared something with me, a powerful omega close. When my grandson is 14 years old, I will share the same words that I heard from my grandfather with him. And being able to do this well, if you do this well, you can almost trigger goosebumps in the audience. You need your grabber to be framed in such a way so that you have a word, you have a phrase that the audience immediately knows that we're reconnecting. When I work with politicians, one of the things we work hardest on is how to have grabbers that establish signals with a word or phrase that it's time to applaud, or it's time to clap, or it's time to cheer. Working on this, if you're able to frame a grabber and then with a word or a sentence, just let everyone know we've reconnected, the power of emotionally closing a speech is incredible. You do this well, the applause all comes together. You don't do this well, there's an awkward silence. It is something that requires a lot of practice and timing to get right. But it is something that really pays off when you learn to do this well at the end of your speeches.